Well, here we go. This is going to be a bit more of a pain than the previous one was, because reasons. I don't really know why. Also, you can see my shirt in the background. So, yeah. Basically, for the record here, since I know that nobody really cares, I want to I want to explain the terrible setup I have going on here. Last time when I was trying to, when I was recording Red, there were some problems with Camtasia basically crapping out after like 8 minutes of recording. So I've got a different setup going now where basically the webcam is running in XSplit, and then I'm capturing the XSplit like preview window with a different program, OBS, and then I'm gonna have to filter that one through like 2 converters when I'm done. You don't really need to know any of that, but it's annoying and I felt like mentioning it. So here's a green screen where you get to see absolutely nothing. Here, let me actually... Oh, you get to see into infinity there. Yay. So here's... If the frickin' focus would ever work on this, here's my team. I'm going to show off their moves and everything, so I would like both screens to be visible, although I'm not sure how well that's going to work out. So for Ladasha here, I spent a very long, grueling amount of time deciding its moveset, decided on Transform. Holding a Quick Powder, which boosts its speed. That's pretty much it for that one. Bad Santa here has the Hustle ability, which raises physical attack and lowers accuracy, as it says up there. That does not affect the accuracy of special moves and status moves. So what I've got going here, we have Aerial Ace, which is perfect accuracy anyway, so it works in its advantage. Frost Breath is special. Power Up Punch is just kind of filler, honestly. Toxic, more filler. Delibird has the most anemic move pool I've ever seen in my life. So it's, I had to kind of work with what I could get here. It's not a great setup, but it's all I could really give it other than like hidden power or return, crap like that. So we'll see if this one goes. Heart of Gold here. It's a frickin' love disc. What do you expect out of it? So I've gave it 2 decent attacking moves. Sweet Kiss, which would be good if it wasn't 75 accuracy, and Attract, which can be very annoying at times. Oh, forgot item. Wide Lens there is boosts accuracy by 10%. That one is basically meant to, when I try to use Power Up Punch and Toxic, since those are the only ones that shouldn't be 100% accurate anyway, it'll hopefully help with those a bit. I don't know. And here leftovers, because I didn't have anything better to use. Cookie Dough here has just basically general high damage moves. I don't know if any of the stats are visible, and don't know if anybody particularly cares either, but there they are if you want them. Protect was a last-minute addition. Used to have Fisher, but the Elite Four does not have anything at level 60 or lower, so Fisher will do me no good. Rocky Helmet because good defense. Airhead is my glass cannon. Dies pretty easily, but has really high speed and pretty good attacks, so moveset basically takes that into account. I don't know how else I'd word that. King's Rock for flinch. U-turn to get out of bad situations. Sucker Punch if I am met with something that's even faster. And Little Green is, as I've mentioned before in my Platinum LP, probably the best out of my team, honestly. Parabolic Charge instead of Thunderbolt because I like the healing aspect of it, and that's also what the Big Root is for. And then just basically other attacking moves, Nuzzle for paralysis. All 6 of these, if I can frickin'... I'm like having to hold this at the most awkward angle imaginable here. Come on. Is it? Okay. Yeah, all 6 of these have EV training. So here we have attack and speed, or I'm sorry, HP and speed. A little bit of HP plus both of the attack stats. Special attack, HP, special defense. I didn't focus on speed because it already has decent enough speed. I didn't think it really needed to be boosted. Defensive stats, attack and speed, as you'd imagine. Looks like a little bit into physical defense. Mostly special attack, and then a little bit HP defense. So hopefully those are decent loadouts there. And let me, oh, while I'm thinking about it, here is, I don't know if it's visible, my broken, yeah, you can see it there, broken corner, so I have to, like, hold it down as I close the top, or otherwise it could, like, break off and be horrible. Alright, so now that I've gotten that out of the way, the camera has apparently gotten out of sync. I guess this will work. Okay. But yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm not expecting great things, and I'm also expecting really bad focus every time I go in and out of a door. But let's get a picture first, because why not? Gotta call Phil the photo guy after I fail to line it up properly like 8 times. This will be my commemorative photo of when I started the Elite Four and probably failed it. So let's see, you can... Oh, wait, how do you zoom out? Just like L and R, maybe? Wow, I can't figure out what the hell I'm doing. Here we go. And then you gotta get all, like, gyroscopic and stuff. Screw this, I don't know why I even went into the photo thing. I'll just take a relatively generic one. And... bad lighting, go, zoom, focus, things, objects, go. I usually take much better photos than that, but whatever. Okay, moving on. Here, have some money that you don't deserve. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Anyway, that was a waste of time, so yeah. I do not remember much of this Elite Four. I, only really know its types because of the stage in Smash Bros. For Wii U. And I only know their levels because I specifically looked it up on Cerebi. So yeah. I don't know if I'm heading into the right area. Okay, so... what? I've done this Elite Four like once. Who is this? I didn't even realize there was a person there. Okay, so I guess I'm against the fire type user right now. Oh, no, she's wandering off. Okay, never mind. I guess I have to go find her then. So... man, it would really be nice if the camera would not be shitty here, because I'm having to look at the same thing that you're looking at. Like, I'm not getting a better view of this. Alright, so yeah, it looks like over here is the fire one. Let me prepare accordingly, get my water type in the front. Actually, let's get cookie dough in the front, because earthquake and rock will also be useful there. Blazing chamber. So I think this battle here is basically going to be an indication of what to expect in the future, because I have no idea if this is going to go well or not. I don't expect that it will. And if this one is way too hard, then the ones following it will probably be even worse. Alrighty. What is this frickin', like, casual-ass pose here? Like, you've been waiting for hours. Like, you just wandered in here. Alrighty, that didn't have much fanfare to it. Malva. Not really sure what kind of a name that is. Looks like the bottom of the screen's cut off. I guess that's not too important. I'd like as much of it as possible to be visible here. But, whatever. God, the blurring. See, this is where, this was where red version was better because, like, it didn't have anything going on, so it didn't have to worry about that kind of crap. Alright, anyways. Let's, just start out with an earthquake, I guess, and see how it does. Not sure what Noble Roar even does. Lowers attack, apparently, okay. Yep, I'd say that's a good sign of things to come. But, whatever, I'll keep going with it. Just switch to Rock Blast. Oh, right, Bug's weak to fire. That's a bit of a problem, isn't it? So yeah, I think I'm going to switch after this one. Maybe hit more than twice with Rock Blast? No. No, can never ask for that. Alrighty. Well... yeah, I guess just go ahead and switch here. Hopefully the visuals are not awful here. They look, like, adequate. They're not good, but they're acceptable, I guess. But yeah, trying to go for type advantage here, obviously. I think once my two Pokemon that actually have a type advantage go down, though, it's going to be a bit more difficult. That, and keep in mind that even though Scald is super effective here, and I've raised this thing's special attack, it's still not exactly a powerful attack stat that it's coming off of here. Okay, that I can at least prey on its secondary weakness. I would like to use Rock Blast, but low HP and weak to flying, so let's go for Little Green. I love how irrelevant of a nickname Little Green is. Like, it's... get it? It's funny because it's not green. But, I don't know, it makes me laugh. Like, the bee. Okay, well that answers my question, because I couldn't remember if Fairy resisted fire or if it was the other way around. Apparently it's the other way around. Okay, so I should be able to take another one of those hits. I'm waiting for the Pokemon and me stuff to, like, come into play, because I know it's going to at some point. Oh, okay, there's one. Not that it was necessary, but yeah. When you raise up their affection, or whatever it's referred to in this, in the Pokemon and me, you can get a lot of benefits out of it that are kind of overpowered, honestly, but I enjoy having them. You can get critical hits, you can survive hits that you normally wouldn't, you can snap out of confusion faster than normal, like, get rid of paralysis, that kind of stuff. I don't know why I went for Ladasha here, for the record, I just wanted to see how it went. Oh, and it has a super effective move against itself. Cool. Alright. Earthquake and Stone Edge, actually. I'm not sure which is stronger. I think Earthquake, so let me go for that. And apparently it beats me out in speed, but it now lowered it because of Curse, so I will be able to get in 2 hits against it. Alrighty. Oh, that was a critical. God damn it. Well, maybe I can survive its Earthquake, slash Stone Edge, slash whatever it wants to use, and then finish it off. No, not quite. No, we're not going for Cookie Dough here. Airhead, why don't you go in? You haven't gotten used yet. So yeah, we've established that Fairy is bad against fire, right? So I don't want to use Play Rough. Let's just go for Night Slash. Oh, god damn it. I always forget it that the computer can also use healing moves. I don't know why. Okay, what is Hertigold's health at? Almost full. Alright. Let me just stay in and keep attacking it, hope for a critical. Because I don't see any reason to waste a turn switching when I'd probably die on the switch end, so yeah. Just keep on Night Slashing. Got it down to half at least. Oh, and there's the King's Rock coming into play. Yeah, Pokemon and me is going to be really broken here, isn't it? I need all the help I can get, though, so I don't consider that a bad thing. Also, let me see if I can get this camera to point downwards. Hold on. There, that's a little better. The only thing being cut off at the bottom was, like, the experience bar, but at least it's a little more centered now. So here, have a Scald. God damn it, stop it with these full restores. Alright, so let's... Oh, that... Okay. Now see, this is what happens when I actually use special moves against Torkoal, which is physically defensive and had already raised its physical defense. It's actually kind of good. Who would have thought? Okay, well that battle took entirely longer than necessary. She still has a fourth one though, right? I think that's only been 3. And we have our first level up. I like how Leftovers is being used on, like, one of my 2 weakest Pokemon, defensively speaking. It's really not that good of an idea. But anyway, let's stay in against the Chandelure, I suppose. And you know what? Let's use Attract. Why not? Just to piss this thing off. Because I imagine it can probably KO me with, like, a Shadow Ball or 2. So I can use all the help I can get. Also, be prepared to see this stylus a lot. I'm trying to keep it out of frame, but it can't really be avoided. It's either that or deal with hunching over the DS and trying to use the actual buttons like I did last time, and that was annoying. Alright, well, 50-50 shot at either beating it or, depending on where my luck goes, either dying or waiting another turn. Let's see. Okay. I think I mentioned back in Platinum that I specifically kept catching shiny love discs until I got a female one, and I'm just now noticing that this thing is male. Like, obviously I knew that earlier in the playthrough, but the last time I actually played this game was back in, like, January or something, if not even before that. So, Jesus, come on. Like, by now I could have given you a full heal, I just didn't feel like it. Okay, don't die. Nice. Okay. Confusion, be done, please. Thank you. Yeah. And unnecessary criticals. Always gotta have unnecessary criticals. Yes. I don't remember that animation. Alrighty. Well, that's one down. Text. Can't read text. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and split the video anyway, because I don't want to run the risk of it, having problems like last time, so... Gonna go ahead, split, heal up, and then we'll be heading into the next one. I can do these in whatever order, but I don't know who's in what door, so I'm just gonna pick one at random. Onwards we go. Who is down here? I am not sure. Flood chamber. Okay, so water types. Alright, well, I've got my electric type, and I've got other stuff that is not as good. I'm gonna lead with Ladasha because Ditto is equally bad against everything, so who knows, I might transform into something useful. Don't know what his first Pokemon is. I know he has a Clawitzer, I don't know how the hell you pronounce that. He has that. I have no idea what his other Pokemon are. Alright, that didn't really seem necessary, but I guess we'll accept that for whatever reason. Let's turn on the 3D. Oh, wait. This is oh, okay, that actually does have 3D. Not that you can see it in the video, but yeah. I was about to say, this is Pokemon. It doesn't have 3D. What am I talking about? Did I save already? I don't remember. Gonna save again, just in case. So, what's your deal? No. Well, I'm sure he wants me to say yes, so sure, why not? Alrighty. These Elite Four members sure do have a personality, just like the gym leaders in this game. Siebold. See, I don't even know these people's names. Well, there's the Claws. They're the only thing I knew about. And it's all like... So I've not used this Pokemon before. Like most other crab Pokemon, I assume it has a high physical attack stat, though. So let's go ahead and transform and see if I can take a hit from it and then do something useful. Or could just use Aura Sphere, I guess. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, so it has Water Pulse, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, and Aura Sphere. Of those, Aura Sphere is an interesting choice. I don't really... Oh, shit. Okay. So, just so you know what happened there, I was trying to remember if there was a way to check the status, like basically how strong moves are. And I pressed L, thinking that that was a button that did something, and then I forgot I had it set to L equals A mode. But I got a critical and a confusion out of it, so maybe it wasn't so bad of a choice anyway. Anyway, let's go ahead and heal up here. Hopefully it'll damage itself in confusion, and then I can use one of those other attacks against it. Because I do not know offhand which of those other moves is the strongest, but I'll just do what he's doing. So here, have a Dark Pulse. Also, I'd like that confusion to take effect, but it looks like it's not wanting to. Ugh. Okay, so waste another healing item. Luckily I came prepared. I have 50 Hyper Potions, 50 Moo Moo Milks, a bunch of Revives, I think like 50 Revives too. So, like last time, I'm coming over prepared, but in this game I feel like it might be completely necessary. I just really don't want this to turn into, like, stall the opponent out of PP the game, because I have a feeling it's going to do that. Okay, is there a way to check on these at all? I don't think there is. That's kind of annoying. Well, I'm going to stick with Dark Pulse. It's like a 3 KO. Oh yeah, Pokemon and me can have you just randomly dodge attacks too, I forgot about that. Okay, I'm going to finish it off with a Dragon Pulse, because I feel like conserving the people. God damn it! Well, if you have a limited number of those, at least you're using them all now. Dragon Pulse actually looks like it's a bit stronger, unless that was just RNG. Hard to say. But yeah, this is so far a thrilling fight of I shoot you, you shoot me, I heal, you heal, I shoot you, you shoot me. Hopefully that'll be over soon. Are you going to use another full restore? No. Okay, good. Here, have another Dragon Pulse. And unnecessary criticals, that's a recurring trend. Okay, Gyarados, Yeah, I really should just use electric against it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to think, like, is there any reason for me to stay in and keep this transformation, but there wasn't really. Will I outspeed the Gyarados? That is the question. I'm pretty sure Little Green is rather fast, so hopefully. Yep, okay. If this isn't a one-hit KO, it'll at least get it down pretty low. And I probably die from Earthquake or something. Or it could use Dragon Dance. That's actually kind of scary. I don't like that. Alright, I have a backup plan if this fails. I'm gonna just use the same move again. Yeah, that's what I expected, okay. No way in hell you're living that unless... Okay, no. I thought you might, like, get lucky with the Pokemon and me stats. Alright. Backup plan is Sucker Punch. I'm glad that I have this move on my moveset here. Because I don't know if I would have outsped it without that, but I definitely don't mind the insurance there. Okay, Barbaracle, you are 4 times weak to grass, and my only Pokemon with a grass move just died. So I am going to switch to... I haven't used Bad Santa yet, but there might be a reason for this. Maybe against his last Pokemon, maybe. Because Barbaracle's probably going to have a rock move, and that's not going to work well in my favor, so... Let's just stick with Airhead. Alright, I've got Night Slash, Play Rough, Sucker Punch, U-Turn. Let's just do a Night Slash on this thing, see how much damage it does. Oh, again, that was a critical. Okay. Ooh. Okay, let's do prediction here. If it's going to use Cross Chop again, then I'll want to switch to something that can take the hit. Now, I don't actually know if I have something that can take the hit, mind you, but let's see. I'll just Cookie Dough for some reason. Because, yeah, this thing's probably going to have water and rock moves, and I am weak to both. However, I do have decent defenses, so... Oh, and the Rocky Helmet, I forgot about that. Earthquake can probably finish you off, if I live. Yeah, yep. Throughout the majority of the playthrough, Cookie Dough actually had the leftovers, and the Rocky Helmet was just kind of being passed back and forth between the other team members. But, I figured the helmet was going to be most useful on somebody with good defenses. Alright, so Starmie. I don't like where this one's going. You know what, let's just go for Bad Santa, just for the screen time. Maybe I can get a Toxic in on it. And maybe not die in one hit. Somehow. I don't know. Stranger things have happened, I suppose. Or I could just set up defensive screens, that works too. Alright. Well, at least this thing is now going to die eventually, unless it has Refresh. Alright, out of my other moves that I have here, I've got Frost Breath, which is not very effective, Power Up Punch, which is not very effective, and Aerial Ace, so let's stick with that one. Yeah. Well, I got the Toxic in. That was my main goal here. I'm actually going to be kind and not let you get KO'd, though, so, No, you know what? Screw it. That's your lot in life, is to get KO'd by stuff. There we go. There's Pokemon in me. How many times has that kicked in already? Like, 20? Like, honestly, before I started recording this, I forgot that I had that whole thing in effect in this game, and, when I remembered that I was at level 60 and that I checked the Elite Forest level, I'm like, you know, there's no way I'm going to be able to beat this, but with luck hacks on my side, I actually think this is quite doable. Still a little bit worried about the champion, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Well, aren't you, Kaiba? Not because of what you said, just because of the way you look. Okay. Even that which will fade and disappear is ingrained. What is it with, like, Gen 5 and 6 and trying to be overly, like, deep and have a weird message and everything? It kind of annoys me, honestly. Alright, well that was Siebold. So we've got random steel type person that I don't know the name of, and random dragon type person that I don't know the name of left. Guess whoever comes up next, so brief cut. Alright, on we go. Bottom left door. Whatever is behind this door, we are going to deal with. This is the Dragon Mark Chamber. I wonder what type we could possibly have to fight here. So, I'm going to start with the obvious and actually lead with Bad Santa here. If I'm lucky, I might KO something. Like, the problem is he's not very fast and can't take a hit. And he's not really that strong to make up for it either. So it's like, there's not really much in the realm of positives here for me to work on. I just have to kind of hope that I manage to KO something, and that's about it. That's kind of why I gave him Toxic, because I wanted him to have some kind of use. But, I don't know if I'm going to need Toxic in this fight. I've got, 2 ice moves, 2 fairy moves. Cookie Dough can just kind of take hits. I've got Ladasha, who can become a dragon, and then bad things can happen because of that, so whatever. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you look like a dragon-type user. Whatever happened to, like, the pirate from Gen 3? Weed. Okay. Drasna. Yeah, see, I do not remember the names of these people at all. Malva, Siebold, Drasna, and Steel Person, I'm gonna say, is named, like, I don't even frickin' know, Thundercleese. Anyway, Dragalge, I cannot actually Toxic you, so let's just frickin' use the Frost Breath, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and switch here, because I don't like this matchup. Except it probably has a water move, so if I switch to Cookie Dough, then that might not be bad. I guess I'll stay in. Let's just see what it does. Hit it with a Frost Breath. Oh, I outsped it. I don't remember Dragalge being slow, because I did use one. It's been a long time, though. And there, yeah, that's all we need. Alas. Okay. So, go ahead and go with Cookie Dough, Earthquake, it'll probably die, and then it does have a super effective against me. I'm gonna guess Surf. Let's find out. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's a non-stab Surf, though. Dragalge is a weird type combination, because it's Poison and Dragon, and you'd think it's a Water type, but it's not. Like, it is a Water type before it evolves, but yeah. Noivern, alright. This thing is pretty fast and specially based. I'm gonna see if I can get a Play Rough off on it. I actually have 2 Pokemon with Play Rough, but I'm using Airhead here. Because I did invest a lot of speed EVs into this thing, I can hopefully outrun it. Okay, cool. There's a nice sound effect there. Oh, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I'd like. Cool. Alright, here. Get off a U-turn and then have Little Green absorb the next Dragon Pulse. Or it could use a completely different move, which I also resist, so that's fine by me, I guess. Okay, so far this thing has Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Air Slash, and I don't know what else. Guess we'll hopefully not find out. Yeah, I don't think I can take another Flamethrower, so healing is in order here. I didn't bring many full restores, but I'm going to use one because I think this situation kind of requires it. Oh, and that could happen too. Okay. But, oh, Thrilled to Bits. Okay. Let's paralyze this frickin' thing before it completely wrecks me. Is there... I'm asking this not really expecting people in the comments to answer it, but just kind of as a random question, but is there any advantage to using Thunder Wave over Nuzzle now? Like, I know not everything that can get Thunder Wave can get Nuzzle, but they're both 100% accurate, and Nuzzle doesn't do much damage, but it does do a little bit, and I suppose every little bit helps. So, let's hopefully let this thing get fully paralyzed. There we go. And then rush at it with a Cartoon Dust Cloud. Not really sure why that's a fairy move, but alright. Please don't burn me. Okay, cool. And another play rough, and... oh, yeah. See, I probably should have predicted that full restore. I was actually going to, until I had already... like, I selected the move, and then I'm like, oh, shit, okay. But, again, using full restores now is better than later, so... let's just do more of the same crap. This thing's gonna run out of Flamethrower soon. Actually, I'm not sure if it is. That has 10 or 15 PP, I don't know offhand. Got a critical at Nuzzle there, that was important. Alright, come on, one more. Ew. Now see, if that had burned, that would have been really bad. I guess I'll use another healing item. I didn't particularly want to yet, but okay. Oh, now we've got the burn, okay. Oh, wait, what? I didn't get to read that text. It said, like, little green blue on its burn so that I wouldn't have to be worried or something. It was kind of funky. Alright, so that's only been 2 Pokemon so far, I think. Altaria, alright. At this point, I would like to have Bad Santa back into the game, but that would require me using revives and wasting other turns, so I'm going to work with what I have first. Will Ice Beam be a one-hit KO coming off of this special stat? No. Now that's only physical defense, right? Okay, good. So yeah, that's 3 stages up, which is a pretty big deal. Luckily, I'm using special moves. And you're dead. And last Pokemon, maybe Haxorus? Could be a Druddigon. I'm gonna guess Haxorus, though. Oh, it is a Druddigon. Okay. Seems like a bit of a missed opportunity there. And actually, Hydreigon is in the Kalos decks too. Why did they not use the better ones? Okay. Anyway, Drotagon, I'm gonna go for a mirror match here. Just see how it goes. Now, the question is it going to use a dragon move on its first turn? Because if it does, assuming I get my transformation in first, that's going to be bad for me. But let's see what happens then. Okay, nope. What does Revenge even do? And we have a rough skin fight. Go. Oh, okay. So its actual dragon attack is Dragon Tail, which forces the opponent out. Okay, hold on. This thing's moves are Dragon Tail, Revenge, Retaliate, and Chip Away. Retaliate does more damage when it's used a turn after something dies. Why the hell didn't it use that? I don't know. So if I use Dragon Tail here, basically, I'm not going to be able to force it out, but it's probably going to use it and force me out, but whatever, let's just get it over with. Nope, didn't get a chance to attack. Suppose the slight bit of rough skin damage is always nice, though. Well, you're dead. No, you're probably not going to die in one hit. Wait, what? Did it just dodge it? I didn't see the text there. I'm going to run out of PP for this move. Yep. Alright. So let's see, who hasn't gotten to do anything in this fight yet? You know what, I'm going to do something stupid, because I feel like it. God. So, sending you out specifically to use a revive so that I can maybe let Bad Santa actually kill something. Maybe. That depends on if I'm able to outspeed it, which I'm not gonna hold my breath, but we can try. If it uses Dragon Tail, then I'm guaranteed to outspeed it, because it has a lower priority, but it could just try to use Revenge or something. Okay. And then it just lives this attack. I would not be happy if that happened. For anyone wondering, I'm using Frost Breath because it's a 60 base power move that always crits, whereas Ice Beam is 90 power and can crit, but it has the same chance as anything else. So I just feel like Frost Breath is better overall. Alright, well, that was dragons. Yes. That was very engaging dialogue there. I'm glad I got to read it. Okay, so that leaves Thundercleese, who we will be fighting after a quick break. Here we go, time for last guy. Again, I don't know what he actually has other than just steel types in general. So, I am leading with somebody that makes no sense to lead with. Can you guess who it is? That's right, it's Bad Santa. Power-Up Punch is super effective against steel, but it's not a good move. Other than that, I have no reason to be here, but I figure I'll lead with him, because why not? So, overly dramatic thing, and what is this person's name? I do not know. He's wearing the iron boots, apparently. Can the camera focus, please? Okay. Wikstrom. Wikstrom, okay. But yeah, I maintain this is the most forgettable Elite Four of all time. There were a lot of forgettable Elite Four members, don't get me wrong, because none of them really have much of a personality, but for some reason, this one just kind of strikes me as being the worst. Alright, so what can we do against a Klefki? Good news for me, it's actually neutral to fighting, so I have even less of an attack against it than I thought I did. Toxic won't do anything in the slightest, and all my other moves are either not very effective or neutral, so sure, let's just go with Power Up Punch and see what it does. Probably would have killed me with that flash cannon, honestly, but... oh boy. Now see, if I can actually get an attack boost thing going here, that would be good. The problem is he dies to, like, a piece of cheese, so... piece of cheese, there we go. Alright, Cliffkey, you should be weak to ground. I don't think you have Levitate. You look like you're levitating, but I don't think you're actually levitating, so let's try Earthquake. My favorite. Better that than Stealth Rock, I suppose, but my Pokemon that's overly weak to Stealth Rock is already down, so whatever. Actually, how much PP do I have left for this move? I should probably check. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright. Let's see, what other steel types have we got? I know Bronzong isn't in the decks. There's Bisharp, I think. Steelix. I don't know, there's a few different things. Well, there's Scizor. I decidedly do not have any fire moves on my entire team, so that's a little bit of an annoyance there. Let's see... Dark is neutral against Steel in this generation. I don't want to use Airhead, though, because it'll die to bug moves, so... screw it. Mirror Match. Let's see if it completely wrecks me with Bullet Punch first. I fully expect it to. Okay. Maybe I'll resist whatever this move is. Yep, okay. Question is, can I hit it with anything? It has Bullet Punch, X Scissor, Iron Head, and Night Slash. So I guess we're going with Night Slash anyway. Okay. Get ready to see that animation a lot. And of course I need to heal because I'm using a Ditto. That's just the rule. Now, if you've never used a Ditto with Imposter, which is its hidden ability, it is actually a good move. Like, it's not bad. It's not amazing, because you're still limited to its subpar HP stat and the 5 PP for every move, but it's not really too shabby, and when I used one in the World Tournament and post-game stuff in White 2, I gave it the... what the hell is it called? The... Focus Sash, I think is what it's called. The thing that raises speed and locks you into one move. Because it works quite well with Ditto. Most of the time, a Pokemon is going to have, like, only one move tops that's going to be good against itself anyway, and so just kind of guaranteeing to go first and hitting it with that one move, you can usually take a pretty good chunk out of it. And then if you are able to survive the match, then whatever comes in next, hopefully, is also weak to that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out of Night Slashes, so time for me to use either X Scissor or Iron Head. I'm going to go with Iron Head. Also, I probably should have healed on that turn. I wasn't paying attention. Luckily, it didn't matter. Here, have another Hyper Potion. I've only got 40 left. Also, my DS is on red. Hopefully, I will not take too much longer to finish this. Now, again, since this is a Steel-type user, the next Pokemon that he sends out is also going to resist the attacks on my current moveset, unless it happens to be a Ferrothorn. And then, X-Scissor will at least be neutral against it. But let's see what we've got. Probopass, okay. Actually, Iron Head's going to be neutral against that, so yeah, let's stay in. Again, that was a critical. Alright. Well, you did a pretty decent job. Up next, I can use... Now see, at this point I would like to be able to use Power-Up Punch, because it's 4 times effective, but oh wait, Bad Santa already fainted. I guess Earthquake again. Yeah. I mean, it's 4 times effective, so no reason not to. I'm just trying to find excuses to use somebody other than the same couple Pokemon that I keep using against everything. Alright, and I'm expecting Steelix as the last one. Oh, Aegislash, I forgot about that thing. Okay, let's see. That thing is weak to Dark. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for Airhead here. More Night Slashes. And then if I can survive its first attack, which I probably won't, then I can maybe finish it off with a Sucker Punch. I would just use a Sucker Punch to start, but I don't think I really need to. Let's see how this goes. Is King's Shield... Okay, it's basically the same thing as Protect. Wait, what the fuck? Why? For the record, I've used Aegislash, but I've never actually used King's Shield, so I didn't realize it dropped your attack stat. That's really weird. Okay. That's annoying. Let's do Night Slash again anyway, because I'd rather stay in than switch. Oh god, that did no damage. And this is the part where I die to... yeah. Okay. Alright, let's paralyze this piece of shit before it causes any more damage. Also, I'm saying Aegislash. I usually say Aegislash. I think it's Aegislash, though. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it. Oh, we're using King's Shield again. Okay. That is really weird. Like, why does that lower your attack? Like, I know it forces it back into shield form. So, like, that's already raising its defense anyway. Why lower your attack further? That just seems kind of unnecessary. How the hell did I live that move? And instead of healing... although I am going to heal from that, but I'm not going to survive the next hit, probably. Nope. Alright, I've got Cookie Dough and Heart of Gold. Let's... Heart of Gold's 1 level higher. Let's just go for Cookie Dough again. So how much Earthquake PP do I have left? 4. Okay, I can spend 1 against this. Don't do it. Don't you... I don't like this move. I really don't. But it didn't drop my attack, though, for some reason. Why? I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Well, that's the last guy down. That leaves only the champion. And, no idea how that one's gonna go. I might want to use an Ether on Earthquake. I very rarely ever use those things, but... actually, I might have, like, 27 Lepa Berries anyway. I'm actually kind of curious. How many leva barrows do I have? 37. Okay, I was off by 10. So yeah, gonna heal, obviously. Probably need to charge the 3DS also, because it's gonna die soon. And then I guess we'll see how Diantha goes. It really could go either way. I could either completely sweep it without really having much trouble at all, like I have been with most of these other people, or I could get completely owned because it's the only person with a Mega Evolution, so I don't know, we'll find out.